Okay, we're finally back with more Soccer Wars.
Yes.
We are inching closer to the end of the game. So last time we invaded the enemy fortress with koi missiles.
Oh, that's right. Because the Rahab had to fly.
Ahab.
Is it Ahab?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
My
the
bad.
like the captain.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, you know what? I said Rahab because Shadowverse. That's a card.
Oh, okay. I was like, where do you get Rahab from?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's... I think she was also a biblical... She was a prostitute in the Bible, right?
Rahab?
Yeah. At some point in the
I
Bible.
don't know. Maybe.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's a cool entrance.
That is cool entrance.
Where did they come from?
It seems everyone's new hut is in good condition.
Okay. I forgot she has a robot bird.
So here we are. It seems way more evil than last time. Malice and sorrow are all this tomb can create.
Well.
So, I believe in the Ratchet route, you do an entirely different version of this fight, where you don't have the other girls, but Ratchet, like, takes up her robot one last time.
Oh, okay.
And you just have the two of you, and it's actually a pretty fun fight.
That's neat.
So, I'm sad that we don't get to do that in this run-through.
Yeah.
On my way. Best of luck to you, Star Division. Shall we? Let's go.
I'm pretty sure that squad leader does the pointing in directions.
Yeah, right? You
Like-
can't just point wherever you want.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
point.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. This music,
Yeah, this
It's
is
pretty cool.
This is pretty great.
it screams Mystical Ninja to me. Alright.
Okay.
So do we have to cut through these gates?
Yeah, we have destructible
Okay.
fences. I forget how... Alright, it takes like 2 more hits.
Some strong bamboo.
Yeah, really. They're giant robot proof. Thanks for pointing out the obvious.
So those weird panels with the chains make me want to cut the chains and close them or something?
I think they're just destructible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're destructible.
It's just weird because they have chains, but it looks like they're holding them up, and usually... Like, chains aren't a thing to prop up something, they're to hold it down.
Well, clearly you don't know your chains.
Alright. Oh, is this the vacuum slash? Like, he's got the best moves.
Johnny Slash.
Impressive. You make a good outfit.
Nice.
Thank you.
Like, Karen's got the sexy voice.
She does have a nice voice.
So you know how we were, like, earlier today, I was talking about comic books? Like...
Oh, you mean in the Rabbits video?
Yeah. Like,
Which people should go watch, like right now.
yeah. I actually did... What I did discover is... Not about comic books per se, but I like... apparently the internet has this sort of rating scale, which I think fits because it's always been pretty hard to describe how strong a strong guy is, you know. How you have Superman, right, and then you have a lot of Superman, like, you have a lot of guys that can strong and are and can fly.
Right.
And-
The same template.
Yeah. And so...
Motherfucker!
And so, I think
Subaru is a
in order to kind of settle that, I've stumbled across this scale that really clears it up in my mind, you know, so we don't have to... Did you just walk through the wall so you could do that with that?
She's a ninja.
All right.
Ninjas can do that. Haven't you? Have you? Do you not ninja?
No, yeah, okay, sure. But so instead of just going, well, he's strong and he's strong too, there's this neat scale that goes. So at the bottom you have street level, and you just say somebody's street level.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I know where you're going.
So you've got like a street level hero.
Yeah, street level is like Daredevil and Spider-Man and so on and so forth.
And then, so you've got street, like I think it was city or building, like if they can break buildings, you know, with their strength.
I've never heard that one before, but okay.
I think because Green Arrow is not gonna like push a building over, right? But he's street.
I mean, there's probably an Elseworlds where he does it.
Right. But it's sort of we're describing the realms they can affect with their power.
Right.
So you've got street level, you've got city level, and then...
Well, I mean, the scaling I've always heard describes like where they operate at.
Oh, okay.
So street level is because they're fighting like thugs.
Right.
They're on the street. They got their boots in the ground.
Oh, is that... Okay.
And then on the far end is Cosmic, which is where they're flying through space and fighting like Thanos and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean... Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean...
These are really big explosions.
But so you've got, like, street, and then you've got city, and then if you want, you can do... You know, then I think it goes straight to planetary, like, scale after that. Because, I don't know, that seems to be a gap, but I guess if you can affect multiple cities, you could just do that all over the planet.
I mean, stands to reason.
So guys that could punch, like, basically everyone in Dragon Ball now is planetary. Like, they could just punch and break the Earth, you know?
I mean, Krillin still sucks.
Well, okay. Probably. But, so, you know, after you've got planetary, then there's solar system level. Or, you know, star system level.
Jesus.
I think they just call it star level. Or I'm not sure. I want to say it's planetary, then star, then, like, solar system, then galactic. So anyone who could blow up a galaxy is on galactic level. Then there's multi-galactic. And then there's universe level. So, like, that would be Ben 10 when he's in, like, that alien, that star alien form that can just break the universe.
God, I didn't even remember Ben 10 was a thing until you referenced it right now.
Yeah. So... I mean, I guess we should have examples, right? So, Street, Green Arrow, City is...
I think I fucked up.
It's hard to find City, because they usually go straight. Anyway, Planetary is like a bunch of thugs in Dragon Ball.
I mean, I guess City would be like Iron Man, like without any, like, especially fancy suit.
Like base armor Iron Man.
Yeah, like he flies around and shoots lasers.
Yeah. And then Planetary would be like thug-level dudes in Dragon Ball. Star would be... I'm not sure. Whatever.
Star versus the forces of evil.
And then...
Star-Lord?
Who's Solar System?
Star Fox.
Yeah,
And
right?
by that I mean Marvel's Star Fox, not Nintendo's Star Fox.
Who's Solar System? I don't know who's Solar System level.
I mean, that's when you're just getting too nitty-gritty. Like, at that point, most people just go with Cosmic. If you can operate in space, you're Cosmic. That's how it works.
Well, no, here's the thing. This is why I was so fascinated by this, because these are commonly used terms in some circles. So, like,
Not in any circle I've
well, amongst the people who are trying to have pointless debates about fictional characters killing each other.
Okay, those assholes.
Yeah.
Sure.
So then you get Solar System level, like there's Marvel characters like Phoenix, I imagine.
Well, I mean, Phoenix is Cosmic. Like, Phoenix is like...
Okay.
The Phoenix Force is like super duper uber powerful.
Okay. And then after that you've got Galactic. And then Multi-Galactic. And then Universe.
That's like when you have two Galactuses.
Yeah. If you can destroy multiple galaxies, you're Multi-Galactic. If you can destroy whole universes...
Well, that's game over.
Oh no!
And that's bullcrap because Shinjiro didn't even get a turn after they threw down the targeting. So, yeah.
Again. We got time.
This is the only... I've had 2 game overs. I've never had a game over in any Sakura Wars game before.
Anyway, this is where I got... This is where I began to appreciate the scale, because after multi-galactic level, you've got universal. So if you can create and destroy a whole universe, you're on this level. And so that's like, you know, Ben 10, believe it or not, with one of his dumb aliens. Then after that, you've got multiversal level. So if you can affect your own universe, and you know, DC's got that chart with the 52 universes.
Yeah.
So if you can do more than one of them, you're multiversal. And then if you can do beyond that, you know, if you can do all the multiverses, or again, if you look at like DC's thing, they've got like the God Sphere and the Monitor Sphere like outside of the fucking multiverses, right?
Okay.
So if you operate out there, that's when you're like nigh omnipotent or omnipotent. So like Cosmic Armor Superman.
She's not referencing the previous run-through, but it's funny that I got this conversation.
Yeah.
After I got the game over.
Is this Undertale?
Also, he didn't die. Alright, we're gonna beat the bad guys and eat pancakes. It sounds like a plan.
But yeah, if you're like, you know, nigh omnipotent is like Cosmic Armor Superman, or like who I think even Chaos King is only like multiversal.
Subaru is looking forward.
But anyway, I like that scale because you can clearly... It's a nice way that I can fit anyone I can think of into it.
As flowers
Without
so future.
just being like, stronger, you know?
Enemy defeated.
Remember when Subaru, like, was a real bitch? And
Yeah.
now she's, like, super up my ass about everything?
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is weird, because I've gotten her killed at least once, I think.
Yeah, Subaru and Karen and now Shin have gotten broken.
Jiminy has the
That
coolest.
stupid, like,
Jiminy has the coolest sword.
that stupid head strike.
I mean, I'm trying to get out of the firing range, but you didn't give me a fucking turn.
Those cannons look so jank and, like, old
Well, it's like
that I'm surprised.
it's like feudal Japan cannons.
Yeah, I know.
They're like feudal Japanins.
Oh crap, you can't get out.
I cannot get out.
You have to go a different way. You were pretty near an edge where you were standing originally. Like, if you just go down here, right?
Oh yeah, I can just fit in here. And then, like, can I get a fence? I cannot get a... Oh, I can get a fence.
That's cutting it close.
Well, I'm not going to stay here.
Okay.
I just wanted to carve out, you know, so I can save a space or two
Yeah.
on the next turn. But Jiminy might be screwed.
So those shields aren't like things you can hide behind cannon fire from, maybe?
Well, they use it for that.
Oh, okay.
Because I took that route this time because last time the guys, like that guy back there, he has a cannon on his arm, and he was just shooting my guys through the barrier.
Oh, gotcha. Man, that was sound distorting.
Yeah. Well, those cannon guys are pretty strong. So that's also why I had everybody defend on that side this time.
Oh, okay.
See, that damage is stacking up pretty
Yeah, it
pretty
is.
high. Ouch.
They all... They They all have full, like, attacks, too.
It's weird and wrong that Gemini can jump over things, but Karen cannot. Like, what the
I
hell?
see what you did there. I see it.
I don't make the rules. That's just what people can do. People of a certain, persuasion.
So, last time... Oh, shit.
On Dragon Ball Z.
So last time you just didn't get a chance to move Shin out of this?
Yeah, and he ate, like, 2 cannon shots in a row.
Oh, okay.
And he had also been burst down by the guys hiding behind the shields. So,
That was very well.
It was.
yes. You see, because he executed them.
That reminds me
It's a
of...
pun.
That reminds me of,
I wish that was actually supposed to be a pun.
I'm watching the dub of the Index and Railgun series now,
Oh, okay.
and they're actually pretty good. They're really well done.
You're not gonna be a giant weep about it and be like, "It's not how I'm so supposed to sound."
No, I've always been a fan of dubs, but
Oh, come on! Don't kill Diana.
oh,
It's bullshit how the cannons go before my guys. Okay, she
Okay.
survived the salvo, so she's
barely.
Yeah.
She's got a heal.
Well, she's got her super move queued up.
But so I'm watching the dub of this thing, and there's a character in that anime named Accelerator.
Right, I know.
It was like-
I know about Accelerator.
You know, the super OP, nobody can beat me like Gilgamesh guy. And that rainbow. And you know how I talked to you, I've spoken to you in the past about how dubs cannot be an exact translation, otherwise you are stupid. Right? Like you have to take some liberties
Oh yeah.
when you...
Well, yeah.
Translate things.
because language is.
Because that's
not-
how language works.
Yeah, exactly. Language isn't exact.
And so, this is definitely not in the original language, but there's a point where they make Accelerator say that he is going to accelerate someone's death. And it's just hilarious.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Because he accelerates things.
That's right.
I see what they're getting at. Jeez, these barriers take a lot of damage.
So, I don't know how into
Sakura is looking.
politics you are, Alex. But
I mean, I have tried to keep myself abreast, given what's currently happening, amongst the country.
well, I mean, if you ask me the question, it's not at all. But I did find this. One lesser known in the political sphere. A councilman from Connecticut, Scott Chamberlain. He had to resign recently.
Huh.
I guess he didn't. Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose he kind of would have had to. Anyway, he resigned from his position recently because it was discovered that he likes to put on fursuits.
Oh well, yeah, lynch the bastard.
And he has said that it has, quote, nothing to do with sex. That it's just a, genuine love of animals, and he just loves to dress up.
That sounds a lot like I read it for the articles.
Yeah, he was... Apparently he got exposed on Facebook. That's a lot. That's happening a lot, isn't it?
Now when you say exposed,
No. No, not exposed.
Okay, I'm just making sure. That word has, certain connotations.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, so, people just gave the usual, like, whatever, personal likes are personal likes, but we're held to a higher standard as elected blah blah blah, and whatever. So basically, no furries allowed on the on the council.
Huh. I mean,
no, they found his profile on some furry site.
I mean, my rebuttal to this sort of thing would have been that I don't want somebody who isn't competent enough to hide embarrassing stuff like that.
Right.
Like, that doesn't make me feel safe having them in charge of my future.
I mean, it's an interesting question though when I think about it, because if you have a guy who isn't in it for anything sexual and just goes, man, I love bunnies, and he likes to put on a Trix rabbit suit at home.
Except, I mean, come on.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
That's often... I also had a discussion about that is often what a lot of reasoning comes down to, is just, come on.
I mean, what's he supposed... What else was he going to say? Yeah, alright, guys, you caught me. I like fucking animals.
Right.
I like fucking people... Well, I don't necessarily like fucking animals, but I do like fucking people, dressed as an animal.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. So, if you just have a guy that likes to wear bunny suits in his spare time, and he's not doing nothing, shouldn't he be able to be a councilman? I mean,
if
he's competent in his political duties,
he has to. But he wasn't competent in keeping this bit of his personal life,
Well,
And if it wasn't supposed to be private, then he wouldn't have tried to hide it in the first place.
Yeah. Wait. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Here's a profile. Hi, I'm Gray Muzzle, your friendly old fox.
Oh my god.
I just looked at my profile and realized it was really, really out of date. Blah, blah, blah. I'm a writer. I've been here a while, having joined back in the infamous Yifstar days. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I've never... I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Yeah, he's a fursuiter. He has 2 suits. When I'm not doing furry things, I'm a trial lawyer, an elected official, a justice of the peace, and I run 2 businesses.
Wow, he just put it out there that he's that he's an elected official.
Yeah. So see, that's the thing. Like, he might not have been trying to hide it, and just when people found out, they go, "I don't like your kind around here." Right? Like, if he wasn't trying to hide it, and people just said, "I don't like you with your furry suits," isn't that kind of messed up?
Well, see, to that, my rebuttal would be, well, it would depend on what platform he ran on to get elected then.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So he's like, I'm straight edge and shit.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Because I don't know which party he's from. So this isn't like a, fuck liberals, fuck Democrat, fuck conservatives, whatever.
Right.
But I'm saying, if hypothetically, he was on a very conservative, like, sexual deviants are bad for the country, blah 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 kind of platform,
right?
And it comes out he's doing this kind of thing, that's bad.
But it's not about sexual stuff. He said so.
That's what he's saying. I refer you to, but come on.
But the thing is, if it was about sexual stuff, would he put in his profile, "I'm an elected official"?
I mean, he didn't say who he was.
Well, hang on. He said he's an elected official, justice of the peace, runs 2 businesses. In my free time, he's a serious car guy, amateur photographer, and blackjack player. My home is in the mountains of western Connecticut, about an hour out of New York City.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's...
Where I live with Mrs. Muzzle and 2 Siamese cats.
Oh my god, I wonder if his wife is in on the fun.
See, that's the thing. I read this profile and I think maybe he wasn't into sexual stuff. He just likes this as a hobby, and he's putting it out there for people to read, and then people just went, you know, no blacks. Like, you know what I mean?
Well then, I mean, like I said, ultimately, my judgment would depend on, you know, what his platform has been.
Yeah.
What kinds of legislation has he been for, you know, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Like, but I mean, yeah, knowing absolutely nothing about it, and me being the type of person who always gives people, who doesn't make assumptions about folks, I'm just like, you know, did you just say, like, get out of our politics? Because it's like when I go onto a TF2 server, and they're like, oh, no pony names allowed.
Or like when I had to follow you fuckers onto Ponyville, and people would be upset that I was not.
Yeah, exactly.
A pony
yeah,
person.
I'm wondering if it's just on that level, you know?
Those people got so mad at me because I fucked up like some stupid like game they were playing that I didn't even know was a thing.
Huh.
They were all like playing grab ass or something, and I guess I spoiled the fun by killing somebody. I thought we were fighting.
Yeah. Oh, see, here we go. Like, apparently, this Chamberlain guy, Scott Chamberlain, has been pretty open about his furry hobby for a long time, and just nobody noticed it, like, until right now.
Oh, okay.
And so somebody just said, like, somebody just shouted real loud, like, hey, look, a furry, and then some other people were like, not for elected officials. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, in that light, then, yeah, I mean, I suppose... I suppose that he probably doesn't deserve to be shamed, you know, for something he's just into.
Yeah. Oh, a quote from Chamberlain says, I'm just saddened by this whole thing. I've always tried to be positive in my public life and work hard and donate my time for the people of New Milford. So, I mean, there's I guess...
Fucker!
I guess it's common knowledge that he wasn't really hiding it, so... Unless he was openly putting out there that, like... I mean, unless either A, he was openly putting it out there that I like to have sex with people in the fursuits, or B, we think that that's the aspect of it he wasn't publicizing.
Right.
Know? If you just go, oh, these guys in fursuits, they do this shit. Which, yeah, again, is... presumptuous, but hey, like, everyone thinks that. Come on, right? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's one of those situations where, like, the bad people ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like there are... I mean, I don't know if, like, bronies are still in the public spotlight, but there were lots of...
I have no idea.
There were lots of bronies who were just dudes who like My Little Pony.
Yeah.
But they're not the dudes you think of when you think about bronies. You think about the weird people who want to have, like, sex with the ponies and are, like, obsessed with the ponies and stuff.
Yeah, there's actually... I mean, what if you troll around... Well, I haven't done it in a while, but back in their heyday, you know, when bronies were paid attention to, if you would troll around message boards and stuff, there would always be sort of clear two factions, where you have bronies who are just dudes who have a wholesome and innocent love for the My Little Pony show. And they were always very angry that the people that were into, you know, anthro, like, fetish stuff...
Or, like, ruining it for everybody?
Yeah, were causing their reputation to be affected, like, by proximity.
You shitheads.
You know? And so that's the thing. Like, it's... Yeah, they're not associated as a matter of course, but aren't you getting hit by both explosions here?
Well, I'm trying... I need to destroy the cannons.
Oh, you've got to... How do you get close enough?
I guess she doesn't have the range for it.
Huh. I mean, one of her special moves is her shooting a giant fireball.
Well, it's like when I try to target them before, they would like scrooch down and
Right.
become nigh invincible.
Oh,
See,
there you go.
they do that. So there's something I need to do, and I can't remember what it is.
Well, they shouldn't be able to fire when they're in...
Well, that's what I thought. I thought attacking them during their firing sequence would stop that.
Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah, no, it's an interesting case because it's sort of like, you know, you have the innocent bronies who are mad at the pervy ones, and they're not connected per se, and people have to in fact make assumptions to connect those two things, but people just do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like anime fans get like the same kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
There are people who just like Dragon Ball Z, but then there are also people who want to fuck little girls.
Yeah, and so and so it is wrong of someone to go, oh, you like anime. Yeah, correlation doesn't equal causation, essentially,
Yeah.
but that doesn't stop people from doing it like all the time.
Yeah, I mean, assumptions are bad.
So basically,
Oh,
What?
okay. The secret was just to do a joint attack. That was not indicated anywhere in the descriptor of we need to like hit them all at once. Okay.
so anyway, yeah, like more interesting than I thought when I initially read this article, but you know, decide for yourselves if this is a case of, you know, extremely unfair discrimination, or just getting one of those fursuit bastards out of office.
I mean, honestly, like, the people that we have in office right now have done way worse things than wear a fursuit.
Yeah.
So, I feel like there are worse things we can focus on.
Yeah, but, anyway, that's the thing.
Yeah. That was the thing.
Wasting time, where you get all the up-to-the-minute news on politics and the economy.
I mean, we're better than Fox News.
Yeah, right?
I have, like, the one more, and I don't think anybody's in range to help me. Unless, if I can get... Oh, Karen.
There's one.
Damn, Karen's gotten all three of them. That was some very lucky positioning
Nice.
I had with her. Alright, fuck your cannons.
Yay! So is this, like, next phase here?
I think we're just done with the fight.
Oh.
Oh no, okay, now we have to kill all the enemies. But there's only two left, so... And I already destroyed the enemy generators. So, not a big deal.
Okay.
Johnny, watch my samurai spirit.
Fucking weeps.
Yeehaw.
There's not even any anime out. How do you become a weep? We don't even have Astro Boy yet. Although, there is a radio show called Shonen Red.
Okay.
It's basically, I've inferred that it's basically like a Toku sort of thing
Yeah.
via radio. The one of the characters from the other teams sings the theme song,
Ah.
and I believe there's a scene where she actually dresses up as Shonen Red. She's got like a motorcycle and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm actually watching, speaking of, I'm watching Samurai Flamenco, and it's pretty great.
Oh, that's
It-
the one about the samurai and the flamenco.
Yeah, totally.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's actually pretty unique because it's a rare case where... I'm trying to think of an example. Like it's sort of like that thing where something is too holy to behold. And so, you know, the unclean, like, get burned in its mere presence.
It killed everybody.
It's sort of like the main character is just so likable and endearing
Oh.
that I almost just can't look at it because I'm like, oh my god, I'm a terrible human being. Like I can't.
So, you've returned from the afterlife.
His accent.
I love his accent. He's a Super Saiyan.
I think he's the only Sakura Wars bad guy who doesn't have a giant robot of his own.
This world has summoned me to take the throne as its permanent ruler.
Even Satan had a giant robot.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Although, like when you fight him, when you fight him as Satan, he turns into like a giant demon thing. I think. He's gone ascended, Nobunaga.
Yeah. Gone even further beyond.
Conquered by homeless vagabond. Who are they to tell me that the Lord of the Heavens is not fit to be their king?
I mean, they have their own Lord of the Heavens for the most part. Heaven, singular.
Yeah.
Different connotation.
And the world shall fear my name. It's begging. It's aching for me to conquer.
So is Nobunaga a planetary level villain?
I mean, spoilers, but we beat him, so
Oh, okay.
probably not.
So no, he's like city at best.
Like-
Whoa, sick fire sword,
Yeah.
bro.
Like, this is one of those kind of weird, like, situations, like, you know, like no matter what, no matter how bad it gets, you know, Batman doesn't call Superman in to help him out,
Right.
even when it's like in the good, like for the even when it's in the best interest of everybody.
Yeah.
So like, there are two other entire teams, you know, of
Like stars pilots.
yeah, of star
or whatever.
pilots that we can call in to just like curb stomp this guy. Like fucking, we could just get Uncle Ogami to come in and he'd beat his ass like Solo at this point. But we don't because reasons.
Well, if we go down, then Sunnyside is just gonna say, guess I'll use Plan B and call in the...
I mean, presumably, but
I will destroy your mercy. Who has need of such emotional drinking?
not my mercy.
Speaking of Mercy, I was in a discussion trying to figure out who the hot one is in Overwatch.
Next,
What was your vote?
your courage.
May.
May's Bay.
May is back.
For me, I'm kind of... Is he just blowing them away?
I guess so, yeah.
Wow.
Also, Zarya has a certain appeal.
For me, I think I'm between Mercy and Farah.
And oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're both cute. May is adorable though,
Yeah.
like personality-wise.
Although I think I'm giving Farah extra points because of the power suit and like Samus is my for reals Samus is my real no take backsies waifu. And so I just see the power armor and I'm like, okay, I'm biased there.
I'm just not into justice raining from the sky. It's a real turnoff for me.
I saw this stupid. Oh, is he Dignity? Oh no, Super is. Wait, Super is Dignity? I guess.
Yeah, she's like super refined. She drinks tea.
There was this thing.
And finally, I will take your love.
Oh no, not Rosita.
Yeah, I will take your love, the little girl.
So is love always the person you pick?
Yeah,
here?
yeah, it's always your.
So what is Rosita? What characteristic is Rosita assigned if she's not the love?
I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention to what the other ones were because I was.
What
I
did
was-
you just
yeah.
do?
I was
Hold
yucking
on.
it up.
You blew away like everybody, missing Shin every time,
Well, he wasn't trying to hit
No,
Shin.
I know, but Shin's then gonna turn around and be like, face me.
You strength. So now,
Right, I think this is the point where Ratchet shows up in the Ratchet route. And then, like, the two of you fight like all of his buddies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this the part where Nobunaga just blows Shin away here?
I shall cast your beloved city into the abyss.
Is the meteor coming? Did we ever do anything about that?
It's okay, because Eris died. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, presumably he just... Alright, come on. You know that was an illusion. Shinster.
I mean,
Shinman.
we're still in New York, so... it's kind of dumb that worked.
Yeah.
And the robots are just jacking it. They have no class. Well, I mean, this would be a really bad situation gameplay-wise, because Shin doesn't have any AoE.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
Alright, so we will cut it here, and we'll pick it up again next time.
Alright, we'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys then. As soon as I finish saving. Saving has been overridden.
Alright.
See you guys.